Okay, back for another installment. I just had some lunch, made sure the video got uploaded to YouTube, and I have to basically erase it off the iPad when I'm done. I have to figure out a solution for this because I've got 45 gigs of music now on the iPad, and I'm going to have to figure out if I need to transfer it over to the other computer or if it's that I can trust the iCloud backup. I have to call Apple and all these techie things. Hopefully I'm not going to have to deal with all this techie BS pretty soon because mainly what I feel like I should be doing is communicating and creating music. Those are the two things I want to focus on. Little things are not so little for me. Like I've set up the website where I have these bumper stickers for sale, but I certainly don't want to be keeping track of that kind of garbage, like going to the post office and mailing people bumper stickers. So I'm probably going to have to come up with a solution for a service that can do all that stuff for me. Maybe like, CD Baby, I guess, does that with CDs. Hopefully there's something I can do that with bumper stickers. So I don't want to make myself too busy with all sorts of details. This right here is a pickleball racket, and it's something I like to play usually about twice a week if I can. And I have a lot of fun. It's Tuesdays and Thursdays right now. It's a great game because you can start playing today and you can have fun today. It doesn't have a learning curve like some other things, like tennis has more of a learning curve. Pickleball doesn't have much a learning curve. You can immediately hit the ball over the net. So it's fun almost right away, and people can get good in a matter of weeks at this game. It's always fun too. You don't have to be incredibly fast. You don't have to be tall. You don't have to be strong. You can be really old, as a matter of fact. You can be in your 70s and 80s and still be really good at this game. And there are some people that I play with. There's one person that's 80 years old, and there's another guy that just started coming about a month ago, and he's a tennis player, and he's amazing. It's almost impossible to beat him. He's 69 years old. So pretty incredible how fast you can get good at this game and how enjoyable it is. And it's really taking off. And I really encourage you to play games. I really encourage you to look for some kind of game where you can get involved with other people. Preferably not something where you're sitting around a table, but something that you're actually on your feet getting involved in. I have a section of games on my website because the importance of games for connecting and relieving stress is so vital for us. And again, we've got to mimic heaven, and heaven we're playing all the time. So I just wanted to show you that. I suggest you find a court. There are plenty of resources online to find a pickleball court near you, and as long as you don't live way out in the boonies, you should be able to find one. If you live in a city, it's almost certainly there. Even a small town might have it, because it's so much damn fun. It's just exploded like 5 times in the last several years. So my little advice for you. I'm not big on giving you advice because I do the best I can to take care of myself here, and I have a very, very difficult time. So what business do I have giving you little bits of advice? Do this, do that on a daily basis. I don't have that kind of advice for you. I just say do the best you can. You've pretty much done all you could for yourself up to this point. Now, it should be clear to you. It should be very clear, especially when you hear it from someone. If it wasn't clear to you before, when you have someone that's making sense saying it to you, it should become clear. If you've got a light bulb on in there, that you've gone as far as you could by yourself. If you're going to continue to insist on raising your vibration or any of these kind of new agey kind of bullshit terms, if you're going to continue to do things to make yourself better, to refine yourself, you're completely looking in the wrong direction. Now, we want to take as good care as we can of ourselves on a daily basis. Does that come out right? You understand. So, I don't want to do this damn video again. You want to take the best care of yourself that you possibly can. Who would deny such a thing, right? So take good care of yourself. No shit. We got that. We don't need advice about that, right? We don't need to hear that. Okay, I insist on smoking a pack of cigarettes every day. Of course you're going to take good care of yourself if you can. If you have the means, you're going to do the best you can to take care of yourself. But you can't really take any more big steps on your own. And you should realize that by now, that every surge that we make forward is going to have to be because we come together. Now, coming together is something you hear all the time. There's a great song that I've been hearing on the radio. It's like one of the few good songs they play. It's like, we can make the world better if we come together. So, good song. You can hear it, I'm sure, on YouTube if you Google the words I just sang. So that concept is known by everybody. Yeah, we got to get together and do what? Now, I'm a big proponent of having an actual plan when we get together. Not just getting together and, okay, yeah, I'll bring Cheetos and you bring the 7-Up. We'll play Tiddlywinks. No, we have to have a unified action and we have to have a unified plan. And that's what's missing in all this coming together stuff. And we have to have vision. I got a vision. Hey, yeah, over here. Listen to this guy. I know I'm not like a typical spiritual kind of guy. Some people say, oh, you're not even spiritual at all. Fine, that's fine. I don't care. I don't care if you perceive me as spiritual or not. I'm certainly not one of those people that's going to keep your shoulders really still and just talk to you like this. And say every cliche that you could possibly imagine about love and fear and how we have to choose love in every moment. And that within you is the universe. And you just have to look within to find love. Maybe somebody would like it if I talk like that all the time. But I cannot not be me. I've tried to be something else in this world, and it's never worked for me. I was horribly uncomfortable trying to be the thing that I thought I was. It was horribly uncomfortable having that all come apart. That facade. But now that I know my reality, I know that I never did not know my reality. I just had all this stimuli that I had to deal with, right? Every moment I'm just concerned that I'm communicating as best as I possibly can. Now, I want to talk about one thing, heaven and hell. So, I think I might have touched on all this already. However, I want to make it real clear that I don't have any system of belief in which I believe things are important other than heaven and hell. That those two things, we basically have a duality. We have heaven and hell. We have life and death. We have a duality. We don't have to worry about this universe with all these different layers. The etheric realm, the astral realm, we don't have to worry about all that kind of stuff. That just complicates things. We just keep it real simple with heaven and hell. So we just look at the way of heaven and the way of hell. And by the way, you're in hell. We're in hell together. You're in my nightmare in hell. Okay? Join the party. That's what this is. You think there's a hell below us. Well, I'll tell you what the hell below us will be eventually. When there's a redemption of all souls that are capable of being redeemed, what's going to be left? Those who have not been redeemed. And what's their punishment going to be? Each other. Hell is other people. Sartre said that, right? Each other. There's no obliteration of souls. That's impossible. Everyone, even the dark ones, are going to be redeemed eventually. True. That's true. For you that have this idea that there's like a cosmic central sun recycling mechanism, I don't know where you're getting that idea. You cannot destroy consciousness. That's impossible. And you should be glad. You should be glad. Hey, if I could just say I want to obliterate my soul, I'm fucking done here, I would have done that. I would have done that. That option should have been open to me. It's like, I'm pulling this lever right now, I'm getting out of here. That option wasn't given to me. You think it's going to be given to the scum of the world? Scum of the universe? Nope. Nope. Don't be tempted. Don't be tempted by any seductions of power, sex, whatever. Align completely with heaven.